Hi, Sag. Welcome to your birthday forecast. So let's take a look. This is good for 1 year, okay, from your birthday right now until your next birthday. Let's take a look. What are the spirit messages for you first? All right. Oh, the ring, romance, and a bond of love. Looks like some of you will be getting married or wants to get married. The coffin signals endings, loss, and change. Some of you are also going through a transformation, divorce, or separation. The anchor, hope, wealth, and security. And the clover, good luck, insight, and protection. All right, so you need to be careful with your decisions this year, especially when it comes to love or impulsive relationships that you're going to be getting yourself into. If you feel like, like this is the right time to get married or to be with someone, or like you're just going to jump into a relationship out of convenience, be very careful, okay, because this might just become more of an anchor or like a burden for you to carry instead of an asset or an inspiration. Some of you are also going through a transformation, transition, and you are leaving an old, could be like an old energy from the past, or leaving somebody from the past. And don't worry, because whatever you get yourself into or whatever you enter, you will have enough good luck and protection. So let's take a look what's going to be coming your way in general. All right, communications. You are waiting for some sort of communications from someone that you haven't heard from a long period of time. And it seems like you've been asking people around, or you're, I don't know, like there's a different way or a different method for you to get the get the attention of this person. And I feel like it has been like a long period of time, could be 6 years, 3 months, oh sorry, 6 years, 6 months, or 8 months already, or 8 years probably. All right, so and you've been wishing to talk to this person, or it's like you're so afraid of the rejection, that's why you're just looking for some other holes or looking for some other resources, how to talk to this person, or what is going on in this person's life. You've tried to walk away for how many times from this person, but it seems like it finally hit you. Now that it could be this person already walked away from you, or you walked away from them, but it already hit you that this time, that what you feel, or how, or what you felt from this person is actually real. So now the truth is somewhat killing you. You cannot, like whatever relationship you get yourself into, this person is still at the back of your head. You dream about this person, or you long, for this person's energy and companionship. Now you want to see, like you want to travel just to see this person. Could be that this person is somebody that you see in public, or that you see every day, like in a public sense, or it could be, I don't know, it could be, they work outdoors where you can see them, you know. I'm also picking up some of you might be taking a train, okay, or going in a land transportation thing just to see this person. Now, and you've tried to plan for how many times to get in touch with this person, but like you feel like when you're already there, or when it's almost, when you're just about to do it, you back off, you retreat, you take a few steps back, because you feel like, what if? What if this person haven't really forgiven me? What if this person haven't really forgotten what I did to them? Okay. Now, you've been waiting for the right time. I feel like you've been waiting. Some of you might have been waiting since last July, but nothing still happened. Okay. Something about a July that is like a very significant month, that I feel like. Could be it's an anniversary, or could be at the time where you've left off, or at the time that you've departed. But there's like something significant about July. Okay. Now, you're already losing hope that this person will still be coming back into your life. This part of you could be that you're already with someone, because I feel like there's already a different energy around you. But you, like, at the back of your head could be that it's just time to let it go. And the reason why you're only with this person, the one that you're with, is just to divert your attention, divert your energy and stuff. But it's like you can't seem to forget about this person. I don't know if you've already watched the what do you call this, the movie of Kate Beckinsale and Jan Cusack. What's that? The it's all about soulmates. I forgot the serendipity. Yeah, that while they are with their respective partners or people that they're about to get married, they're still looking and looking and looking for each other, which is, you know, logically or literally, they're being unfair to their people or to their persons, while they are still, their heart is still longing for someone else. So they're about to get married, just like a few days, or like like few hours already, and they're still looking and looking and looking for that person who really holds their heart. So this is exactly what's been happening to you right now. That since that even though you're already with someone else still holds your heart, and you know to yourself that you're still being, that you're being unfair, but you're just trying to use that person that you're with as a tool to divert your attention, and just to move on or just to move forward. But it's not. You feel so stuck in one in the same place or one in the same spot. Okay. You keep on running and running and running. So what's happening here, or what's going to happen, is that the more you run away, and the more you, let's say, for example, that the new relationship that you're in, it's not going to work out, and then you're just going to jump into another relationship, and another, it will all fail. And the more you move away from that person, could be you're dealing with a soulmate as well. Okay, that you've had a wasted chance, and it did not really work out because one of you did not really learn your lesson, or you just think that you can always repeat one in the same story or one in the same relationship, because it's only relationship, and then you feel like, okay, so this person is really different, that I can never replace him or her in my life. Okay, so the more you run away or move away from this person, the more it will be, the wound will get even more deeper. The more you will feel the pain, and the more you will feel the remorse that you shouldn't have walked away in the first place, away from that person. Could be that something just happened way back when, that there are some insecurities, jealousy, probably third party, or someone was just like influenced by other people, and you listened to other people, what they were saying or what they were talking about you and your partner. But see, here's the thing. People will always be passing on their opinion, especially if they can see that you're happy, you're in a very lucky state, and they feel like, how come that you can get that kind of life and we don't? So people will tend to pull you down. So be very careful of listening to other people's advices, because not all of them are healthy, and not all of them are worth begging for. So what's going to happen here? Okay, I don't see any problem with your love life, but the problem here is your own heart. Okay, you can keep on jumping from one relationship to another just to forget about this person. And I know that, to some of you, you're going to think that, oh, it's okay, I can replace you with 10 people. It's so easy to find someone, sign up on a dating site, and or ask my friends to meet me or match me with another person, or I'm going to go out with a coworker, like, oh, I'm going to sign up to Tinder and stuff like that. The more you try to run away, and the more you try to walk away, get into a lot of relationships, the more the wound will get deeper. That's going to take up around probably 4 to 7 years before you can actually heal, because that is the time that you will, or that you can admit to yourself and to other people that it is my fault. Okay. It is my fault why we've had a downfall, because of this, because of that. Now, if you will still be insisting, like only you can vouch for your own life and experience and situation. Now, if you will be insisting, no, I did this, I did that, I've made a sacrifice, I did, and the other person just did this and just did that, took advantage of me, blah, blah, blah. Like what I said, it's already up to you. But the wound will only heal at the time that you're ready to face the truth and admit the truth to yourself. Because the more you deny, probably, or the more you lie to yourself, the more it will just get worse. Now, some of you might have an unwanted pregnancy as well. Okay. Or you might just think that, oh, I just want to get pregnant, don't want to get into a relationship. I just want to have a child. And the pregnancy might be complicated. Okay. Now, and you will try to be the authority of your own life, to be the authority of your own, and nothing is going to happen. All right. With this kind of attitude. So you're going to try to wait, think that instead of you finding a way on how to cure your relationship, or cure your situation, you're going to keep on finding some ways on how to escape it. Okay. So, and the more things will just get even, whereas it's like you will be meeting, like, could be someone who is very wealthy, or who has a lot of money, or who can give you cars and houses and stuff, but you're never going to be happy, because this person will be treating you like you're some sort of an underdog, or some sort of a, like some sort of a slave or something like that. Or you're going to be meeting someone who is of your same level but very ambitious and materialistic. Like there will be no discontentment. Or you're going to be meeting someone who's very fabulous, or very attractive, beautiful, or handsome, but this person is such a womanizer. So most of the people that you're going to be meeting are all karmic. I'm not saying that you will never ever have that happily ever after, but there is something that you need to admit to yourself first, and that's the only time that you can fully move on. Okay? I feel like some of you are dealing with a soulmate. Okay? Because let's say, for example, that within a soulmate, and you chose to walk away from that union. Okay, you chose to walk away from that situation because you feel like you can just take a shortcut, or you can just simply repeat the same kind of relationship again or story. That's wrong. You are the one who will be not really suffering, but you will be struggling with finding real happiness for roughly 4 to 7 years. Okay. 4 to 7, not 47. Okay. So, and most of the people that you're going to be meeting are all karmic. Okay. Money wise, I feel like things will be, the month of December for you will be good. But upon the end, the entrance of 2022 for you, most of the communication, some of you will also be selling off your place, or wants to buy a new place, or will be relocating. Just be careful, especially near above the water. Okay. Or traveling in an open water, or something, like, could be on a cruise or ship. Okay. Be very careful, because I feel like you are going to have a lot of strain, or there is a possibility of accidents. Okay. And you're going to start feeling so oblivious about things. Okay. There will be some delays. There will be some blockages if you're going to be traveling over water. Okay. All right, let's take a look now at couples. That's for singles. Okay, couples. And we will also be looking into the singles, like completely single. All right. Now, this is for couples. You need to learn how to speak, communicate, have an open-hearted communication, discussion, and, you need to learn how to open up emotionally instead of holding back your emotions. Some of you are always thinking of getting a divorce, filing for a divorce, going on a separation or breakup. Okay. Especially if you're with someone who's been more of a burden for you. You will also be extra cut off and dry for next year. That I feel like it's going to be easy for you to say, I quit. You know what? I don't want to work it out. I quit. I'm walking away. I'm leaving. I'm gone. So expect that you will also be some of you might also have like a rageaholic, or you're gonna become more of an rageaholic, like the temper is like really rising, and just one simple gesture from other people, you're gonna be very temperamental. Okay, don't be careful of getting involved with a lot of brawls or fights outside, or with other people. This is gonna get you into a much bigger legal trouble. Okay. Now, some of you are dealing with a third party. Either you're the one either you're the one who's got the third party, or it's your person. But definitely one of you is having this. Okay. It seems like if you are the one who's got the third party, you are the one who's going to decide that it's just time to give it up. Okay, you will be choosing the other person, not the person that you're originally with. And by the time, if you will be choosing the one that you've been having some you've been having an affair, uh it's not really gonna work out that well. There's a lot of things that you're gonna be facing for the next 2 years. Now, if you are the one who's actually the victim and your person is the one who's got a third party and they're going to be choosing the other person than you, then more likely I don't really see them coming back, or I don't really see them repeating the same old thing or same old situation with you. Okay. If before they've been trying to like chase you or beg you or talk to you about things, now they just feel like, okay, you want a divorce. Okay, let's just get a divorce. Okay. So, especially if you're with another fire sign, or yeah, fire sign or water sign. Air and earth, I don't really see much. I feel like if you're with an earth, you will ended up working things out with them. Yeah, you're gonna ended up getting back together also with a water sign. Okay, because I feel like you will only be opting for a temporary separation, but I don't really feel like you're going to be going for a full blown separation, breakup, or divorce. Some of you might also think of relocating, buying a new house or new place for you to have a brand new beginning. Okay, because I just feel like you're blaming wherever you are right now. Yep. If you're with a water sign, it's going to work out. Also with an earth sign, but fire and hmm, just give me a second. If you're with a Cancer, but with a Scorpio, it's unlikely. Okay, but fire to fire is definitely. You're just gonna burn down each other. Both of you will also be very hot and temperamental for 2022. It's like I'm seeing a lot of harsh exchange of words. Um, Scorpio, that's really gonna go down the drain. Pisces, I feel like if both of you will, are both tolerant about each other's shortcomings, or you're more than willing to really put up with this kind of situation, then I feel like you will be then I feel like you will be it could it could stand the test of time, but then it's just going to get down into the same old thing. Also, if you're with Pisces and they're the one who's got the third party, uh you can start all over again, but one of you will keep on bringing up the past, and this is what's going to deteriorate the relationship altogether. Now, if you are with an earth sign, mm, there are a lot of things that you need to consider, especially if this is like Taurus. Taurians, the problem here is you actually replicate each other or you mirror each other. Also Virgo. You almost have the same traits, weaknesses, like when you get tired of a relationship, that's exactly what they also feel. So you're just kind of mirroring each other. But with a Capricorn, if a Capricorn is no longer reacting or they're just waiting for the relationship to die, then that's already a gone. That's already a gone cause. I feel like the earth signs, before they could really give up, it's gonna take up a lot of their energies and patience and resources. Like they let a certain person or relationship to drain them down before saying like it's done, I'm done, it's over, before they say that. All right. So I just somehow feel like it's up to you, actually, if you really want to still work it out. But if there is like a strong third party, regardless of the sign that you're with, you will keep on bringing up the past. And it's going to be hard for you to forgive. All right. Some of you also be careful. Actually, I want to read your health because there are certain things that you need to know, especially if you're a big drinker, you've been drinking, or especially for singles. Okay. Anyway, let's take a look. Singles at your love life. Hmm. Traveling. This is for singles. Okay, like you don't have any other prospect. You're going through a dark night of the soul, period of rebellion. Be very careful of fake people. Okay, friendship. Be careful of people that will be acting like um that I don't know what they call that flower. It's like it looks so beautiful and attractive that when you touch it, it's just gonna eat you up. Okay, the kind of people that you'll be attracting next year, 90% are fake. Okay, either they needed something from you, or they just want to hang out with you because you're too lonely or vulnerable, or they can feed something from you. All right. You will also start masking, like who you really are. Either you're going to be pretending of something or somebody, or you are going to be like in front of other people. You just want to stand as somebody else. Okay, because you're so afraid of being labeled or being um uh being discriminated. All right. Your health by next year, I keep on seeing it that it's not going to be very good. I'll get down to your health later on. Um, you will be meeting someone while you're traveling, or you will be traveling frequently by next year. But most of the travels are just to, you're going to feel so lost, or you're going to be spending a lot of money just because that you want to escape, or you want to, like, there's no direction. So I feel like at this point, you're going to start, like, you're going to start, like wearing a mask, or masking who you really are, your identification, your feelings, your background, your past. All right. So there will be a lesson that you need to learn. Some of you will also be getting involved with a lot of gambling stuff. Okay. Now let's take a look at the person that you're going to be meeting soon. You're going to be meeting a lot of water signs. Okay. All right. You will also be meeting a lot of people that are very clever and sharp. So be careful in lying. Be careful in pretending, because you might just meet your match. Okay. Now, somehow, of all the people that you're going to be getting yourself into, getting involved with, in fact, that you want to settle for like a long term relationship because it makes you feel free, or you could still be free, but this is not, I don't really feel like this is going to work out. Like every now and then you will be able to see each other. No, the person that you're going to be getting involved with wants you to compromise. Either you move in there, or they move in with you. Like it's like if you are into different states or different region. Okay. So next year will also be hard for you to commit. Like what I said, there are too many pretensions that I'm seeing. It's like you don't want to reveal who you truly are, what's your past, or what was your past relationship, because it just makes you feel so sad and makes you feel like out of sync. Okay. You're already happy pretending to be someone who you're not. And be careful of meeting a lot of unhealthy and toxic people, be it relationship or friends. Okay. So some of you right now, you only feel the zealousness of, like pushing through, purging or pushing through, purging old energies, people, connections, whatsoever, and also pursuing some things that are not really worth pursuing. So if you feel like you're going to be having that direction that you've been thinking about, or that you've been like um aiming right now, actually it's not. And be careful about relatives who will also be taking advantage of you, because this is the time for one full year, whether you're single, taken, or whatever. You will be very vulnerable and susceptible to people who will be betraying you and taking advantage of you. Okay. It's a year of learning lessons. Now, the person that you will be meeting, singles, mostly are water signs, especially Pisces. Okay. And by the end of the year, that is the time that you will be getting into like a committed relationship, but there will still be some struggles, and it will be an exact mirror of you. It's not a twin flame situation, but it's going to be like an exact mirror of you. All right. All right. Let's take a look now at your finances before I do your health. Some of you will also have like problems with your liver, with your health. That's why I'm really keen to discuss your, you know. All right. I actually want to discuss the COVID thing, but it's very sensitive. Like a lot of people might not really like it. All right. Next year you'll be working and working and working. It's like like you're full of optimism, especially you Sagittarius, that this is your thing. It's like you're full of optimism. You feel like I could do it. I'm going to do it, you know? And you feel like you know how to do it. But the thing here is your optimism is not going to be matching your interests or your skills, or your body is not going to be cooperating with your mind. So whatever it is that you'll be starting next year, it's just, it will easily just poof. All right. And be careful in signing any contracts. Could be, like let's say, for example, that you're going to be taking into any contractual job or jobs that will be requiring some signatures and stuff or checks. Be careful of getting involved with this one because you're going to be overestimating yourself, but you might just ended up in some legal troubles. Okay. Do not issue checks just like that. Be careful. Now, you will also start feeling the hermit, the tower, empress. Okay. Some of your ideas that you feel like, let's say, for example, you've been taking over five, six, four jobs, whatever it is, or could be numerous jobs or multiple jobs, but it's not really working out the way you wanted it to be. Hermit, the tower, the empress, and the seven of swords. And there are also some other people, especially if you're into business or sales, that will be taking credits from you, or will be stealing your credits, or will be taking loans from you, but won't have any plans of paying you back. All right. You also need to keep on saving and saving and saving and saving, because I feel like some of you will become more of a one day millionaire, and you feel like, oh, okay, my money is almost done, so I'm going to work now. So every time that the money is almost done, or like gone, that's the only time that you will be working. No, while the opportunity is there, keep on working and working and working. All right. I feel like a lot of you will be getting involved into different ventures or different endeavors, but you will be it's like you're just throwing coins in a well. Okay, but it's not really growing. I mean, it's stable and it's coming in, but it's really slow, or it's just like that, just like very plain on the surface. Also be careful of some people. I keep on telling you this, people that will be using you, betraying you, and that will be taking advantage of you. Okay. All right. Your main problem for next year that will also be taking advantage of you will be relatives. So please be careful about that. All right, so let's get down to your health. Some of you, if you've been drinking or if you've been like not really paying attention to your health and you think that you're healthy, pay attention to your liver. Okay. Liver and lungs. Some of you will start having a hard time breathing or feeling suffocated. Also, be careful of getting hurt by metal or sharp things. Okay, especially if you work with your hands. Be careful of getting hurt by sharp metal things. Okay, you also need to get some more sleep. Um, some of you are like dreaming and dreaming and dreaming, or aiming to have something bigger and brighter, but like what I said, it's like you're hamster in a wheel. You keep on running and running and running, but nothing is, like you're not really going anywhere. And you also need to be careful of whatever you eat. Watch out your food lifestyle and your eating lifestyle, or yeah, your eating habits. Be careful of wild animals, especially if your place can be reached by snakes or any other wild animals that has a venom, okay, or something like that. So please be very careful. Skin allergies and skin rashes by next year. Be careful of seafood as well. Now, if you're like a big drinker, um, your liver is what I can see that will become more of your problem. Okay. And I feel like if you would just try to tone down into like eating veg, straight veg, um, it'll make you feel healthy, but be careful of parasitic infections. I mean, let's say for example that there is like a leaf or like a like a um vegetable that that has those tubes. I don't know. Um be very careful because I feel like there is like a parasite that you're going to be eating or that will be getting through inside your body. All right. You also need to get some more sleep because your blood is going to be your problem. Low blood pressure or drop in your blood pressure. All right. Even if you will keep on exercising and exercising, it seems like the more you exhaust yourself, the more your blood will be dropping. So I'm not saying that don't go for an exercise, especially if you're like athletic or sporty, but try to tone it down and look for some ways on how to improve your blood count. Okay. If you're also feeling some needle pricks or some pain in your feet every morning when you wake up, and it's so hard for you to walk right away. It has something to do with your organ, um, pancreas, kidney, also connected to your liver. Okay. And it will get worse, especially during the middle of the year. Okay, there are some herbs that you can use for that. All right, for you to improve that kind of pain. Cramps as well. Like any time of the day. It's not just during the nighttime or during the time that you're sleeping. It's anytime you'll just suddenly feel that your feet is crimping or cringing, and it's really really painful, especially when you're driving. Be very careful. Okay. So anyway, I know that you're actually hoping for something more of a feel good reading, but this is more of a warning for you. All right. So I'm only the messenger. All right. Anyway, happy birthday to you, Sagittarius, and I'll see you again next year for your next birthday forecast and blessings to you.